I'm Dave Daly for KaiserTV.com. We're here today at Kaiser Rapids Park, and we're interviewing our Kaiser City Councilor, Marlene Quinn. And Marlene, as a City Councilor, you're championing a huge project here at Kaiser Rapids Parks for our community. And for those who may not know, what are the plans here for Kaiser Rapids Park?
Well, we're in the process of master planning actually the entire park again, amending what we already have done and putting into place the 28 acres behind, or excuse me, in front of you that is now an orchard. So we're in the process. We've held some public hearings. We have another parks meeting in August, second Tuesday, and we're going to start planning. We're going to start putting things in this park that will be from a 3-year-old to an 80-year-old. So,
you know, it's fantastic, Marlene, and we really want to give acknowledgement to those here in our community who had a vision for this property, who, when this was out here and not really that known, but thank goodness, who would you like to say thank you to for those in our community who have really saw the vision here so that we now in this current era can really define its next role?
Well, I think it all starts with Mrs. Charge. She owned the home back there and she donated part of her land, and the state of Oregon then also gave us the land for $1, or we leased it for $1 for forever. And then Richard Walsh ran with it, and he got his task force together. He saw the vision. Clint Holland saw the vision with the Rotary, and it just went. And I think that this big toy is going to be the same thing. I see this vision for the big toy. We had a constituent come to us at the Parks Board and say, why don't we build something like that? McMinnville has one, Primeville has one. So we started investigating it, and we said, why not? And found the company that builds these, and so that's what we're doing. And right now, the momentum is still going. We're going to have a booth at the Marion. We have a booth currently at the Marion County Fair, but we're going to have a booth here at River Fair on August 9th.
Wonderful.
And a lot of information, the pickets that people can purchase, sign up, sponsorships, information, renderings of the big toy, and then we're going to discuss some of the options that we're going to put in the park other than the big toy.
And we understand that citizens can still weigh in on feedback of things that can come and be established here. Is that the case?
Yes, that's the case. You could also go on Facebook. Mayor Lori Christopher has a page. Councilor Clark has a page. We all have pages. We all have emails, which is our last name, first initial, at kaiser.org. We would love people to weigh in, even now. You don't have to be at the public hearings to weigh in. We want to hear it all.
Well, and it needs to be acknowledged. I don't think we've seen our Kaiser Civic Center as full as the day that we had all of our kids in the community come down to the Civic Center for a big meetup and collaborate as a community. I don't think it's been fuller since the day it was built. And we just want to acknowledge you, Marlene, and your spirit behind all the time it's taken to get done, and there's more time to give. So from our community, thank you for your leadership and your time in seeing the vision here, because it's a collaboration, both old and new, and there's many exciting things that we can make this Kaiser Rapids Park really a regional destination, a tourism destination, and make it appeal for everybody. But as I learned earlier, that the goal is to make this funded without any taxpayer dollars, have it privately funded, and to the businesses and the community as in investing in this community to bring tourism, make life here in Kaiser better. Where can we learn to donate?
Well, our website is not quite up yet, but we do have a Facebook page, and they can also contact me at quinnm@kaiser.org. Facebook pages. Our website will hopefully be up into the next month. Okay, and that's going to be thebigtoy.org.
Okay.
There'll be a place to volunteer, a place to donate, a place to look at all the pictures of the kids, the renderings that they drew.
Yeah.
It's all going to be on there. And you made a good point about taxpayer money. We are not using taxpayer money for any of this. All this now has been funded by sponsors, by the community, by people, by volunteer labor, people who just gave of themselves for hours and hours to put this together. And that's the way it's going to continue to be.
Wonderful. And like Marlene said, it isn't only about donating revenue. You can donate, if you're a company, something that could be used to install. Or you have laborers who have an expertise in a certain vocation, electricians, landscaping. And then I believe in 2015, we're going to have a huge day, or 4 days, where everyone comes out, picks up a shovel, and implements this event. I think this park is symbolic not only of its long-term enjoyment of the community, but having your neighbor come out side by side and putting the effort to make it happen. I think just the execution of that makes us stronger, don't you think, here in Kaiser?
I do, and it's June 10th through the 14th, so it's the last day of school, and it'll run through Sunday, so it's like a 5-day build. We'll have shifts, and like I said, we'll have a volunteer sign up. You know, everyone will get a t-shirt. You know, we have food vendors donating food. I mean, this is a big deal, and people want to be involved because this is going to be for everyone. Once people see this, that's how we're going to get these other amenities here, because they're going to say, if they can do it, we can do it. And we're hoping, you know, soccer fields or BMX tracks or, you know, whatever people want to see, more trails. I mean, we want it to be here. Like I said, we want this park to serve, you know, all the way from the toddler to the 80-year-old or more. So, yeah.
That's wonderful, Marlene. So we're going to ask you to share this interview throughout the community, and let's get the word out about the big toy that's coming. And your input is requested. And as you see what's going to happen here, it's going to be an easy choice to invest in Kaiser, in our community, and make it something we can all really enjoy. So thank you very much, Marlene, for doing this interview with us today. And for more great stories here in Kaiser, visit KaiserTV.com. Thank you.